Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca. For those of you who are already subscribed, welcome back. I love to crochet and knit, and today I want to show you how to make these adult size house slippers or house booties, whatever you want to call them. You can wear them folded down like that, or up like that. I'm going to show you how to make a size small. You can also use you can use a bigger crochet hook to make a bigger size, but I used a size 6.5 crochet millimeter hook. This is a size 6 bulky weight yarn, and the recommended crochet hook size for this yarn is 9 millimeter crochet hook. But to make a small, I used a size 6.5, and that's because I crochet fairly loose. This one actually here that I made, this is the first one I made it with a 6.5, and it's actually a lot smaller than the second one that I crocheted, and that's because I forgot to check my tension, and it came out just a slight bit bigger, but all in all, it's it's the same size, if you put it together. But if you do want to make a size bigger, let's say a size medium for women, which is a size 7 or 8 in a shoe size, then you can use a bigger crochet hook. I'd say about a size 8, and if you want to make a size large, you can use a size 9 millimeter crochet hook. And always check your tension so that both can come out the same size. This one didn't, but it's okay, I can redo it. They're fairly easy to make, beginner. You do need to know how to crochet, of course, and the basic crochet stitches. I've got the chain, the half double crochet, the double crochet, and front post and back post. You will also need to know how to do a double crochet 2 together and a double crochet 3 together. That's for the if you see here, it's for the decreasing or shaping of the toe, and that's basically it. So I've done this right here, or the back and front post double crochets. Then we've got the half double crochets and the double crochets here, and then the double crochets 2 together and double crochets 3 together. But all in all, it's really easy once you get the hang of it. I think if I hadn't been working on it and undoing it so many times, I'd say about 2 hours. I can make this in 2 hours, and they're very cozy. If you keep watching in the video, I can also give you some tips on what to do here if you want to have some grip, or if you want to add some sole, some felted sole. So yeah, I think they turned out pretty good. Another thing, I am making a pattern for this, and I hope to have it out soon. So if you click subscribe and hit the notification bell, you will certainly be updated when the pattern comes out, so you won't miss it. And that's if you want to make your own size and want to have the pattern. And yeah, so let's get started. The materials that you will need for this project is, of course, some yarn, and I used Wool Ease Thick and Quick. I used 2 balls of these for both booties, and it's the super bulky size 6 in the color Wheat. It's 86% acrylic, 10% wool, 4% rayon. And let's see, oh, 6 ounces, 170 grams, or 106 yards. And right here, the recommended crochet hook size is 9 millimeters, but for the purpose of these booties, I used a size 6.5 millimeter, or a size K. And then we are going to need some scissors, of course. So we've got our yarn, crochet hook, scissors. You will also need a needle for weaving in the ends, a tape measure if you'd like to measure as you go, and if you are a beginner, these are very helpful stitch markers, and you can use any kind that you'd like. You can also use yarn or anything else that would help you remember where you are in your work. All right, so let's get started. Let's see. Put all this stuff away, move it out of the way. All right, so for the size small, you are going to make a slip knot, however way you make the slip knot, and you're gonna have to chain 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. All right, I've just chained 20. Now you are going to double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. So that would be not 1, 2, 3. So right in here, you're going to do a double crochet like so. And then you're going to double crochet in the next 16 stitches. So 1, 2, make sure you get enough yarn. So what we just did, we did 1, 2, 3. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just double crocheting all the way to until I get to the very last stitch. Alright, so I double crocheted in the 1st stitch and then into the next 16 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Oh, I lost my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now what I'm going to do here in the very last stitch, right here, I'm going to do 6 double crochets. So 1, oops, 2, 3, oh, my yarn, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to move the tail over to the side so that it won't open up that stitch. 4. And I'm grabbing that tail. 5. And then so I should have 6 in that last stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. All right, so now I'm going to double crochet in the next, oops, hold on, in the next 16 stitches on the other side. So we did this side, and then we're just going to turn our work and work on this side. So this is one right here. That's where I'm going to do the next double crochet, and this one here. And I'm not going to weave this in yet because I like to pull it so it'll stay closed. All right, all the way until you get to the last stitch. So that's supposed to be 16. Okay, so I've reached the end, and I am going to double crochet 2 in the last stitch. All right, so you should have a total of 41 stitches if you're doing a small, if you're making a small. So now what you'll need is you're going to slip stitch into that first double crochet on this side, and just like so. All right, so it looks like this. Now that you've done that, you're going to chain 2 and make 1 double crochet into that first slip stitch, into that first stitch, basically the same one that you slip stitch in. You're going to do a double crochet. All right, so you have that double crochet, and this is where if you're a beginner or not, I mean, however you want, you're gonna need a stitch marker, because this is where you're going to slip stitch when you finish that second round. And now you're just going to double crochet into the next 16 stitches. So just like that. It's very simple. Just keep going. Oops. Oh. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, but I also have to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm here at the 16th stitch. I double crocheted here. What I need to do now is I am going to, in the next 6 double crochets, I'm going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So you'll have 12 in. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, nope. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oops, 11, 12. So in those 6 double crochets that we did in the previous row, we should have 2 in each, which equals 12. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And now you just do the double crochets all the way until you get to the 17th stitch. So let me see. Pull that. So let's go around. Okay, so I'm at the 17th stitch. I just did a double crochet there. And on the 18th stitch, I will do 2 double crochets. So in here. And there we are. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to slip stitch into where we placed that stitch marker, which was the first double crochet in the previous round. Just like that. All right, I'm gonna take that stitch marker out. And this is what it's starting to look like. So this will be the outside and this will be the inside. Where your tail is hanging out, that'll be the inside. So we're just gonna flip our work like this. This is the sole. And we can measure if you want. Go ahead and measure. Make sure that we have the correct measurements. So this has to measure about 8 or 9. Yep. For a size small, about 9. 0.5 or 0.25. Right. All right, for round 3, we're going to chain 1, and we are going to do a half double crochet into the back loop only. So in here. So if we were to do a regular half double crochet, we'd go in through both, but we're not going to go into both loops. We're going to go into just the back one, like so. And let's place our stitch marker in here. So what we did is we chained 2 and we did a half double crochet into that same stitch where we slip stitched, but into the back only. And we're going to do that all the way around the entire round. So half double crochet into the back loops only. You see? Right there. So not in here, but here. Yep. Just like that. And you see how it's starting to look? This is our heel. All right. So we will do that all around, half double crochet all around. And I will meet you back here. All right, I'll do this off camera. Okay, so I'm back and we've just half double crocheted in the back loops all the way around until we get to our stitch marker. Now I forgot to mention that on the second row, on the second round, if you're doing a size small, you should have 48 double crochets all around. And when we're doing the third row, you will also have 48. But these will be half double crochets. So you should have in total 48 half double crochets. And when you count, you see here where the stitch marker is, you're not counting that chain one, you're counting the half double crochet. So you're counting from here, not this one. This doesn't count as a stitch. All right, so we've reached the end of the third round, and now we're just going to slip stitch to close that heel. So we're going to slip stitch right in here where we had our stitch marker into the first half double crochet, just like so. All right, here's where it's going to get a little bit tricky, but stitch markers will help, and counting will also help, because what we want to do now is we want to start shaping the toe portion, and that will be done like so. All right, so we're just going to chain one, and we're going to do a half double crochet into that first stitch that we slip stitched in, or that we chained in, just like that. And we're going to place our stitch marker back in here. Oops. Let me do this off camera. Hold on. Okay. And now we are going to count, let's see, I'm looking at my notes. We're going to half double crochet into the next 14 stitches. So starting from here, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, all the way into the 14th stitch. So just half double crochet. And I'm sorry if I'm shaking, it's just I'm trying to bring this up to the camera, but I'm not stable enough. I usually crochet down here, but you won't be able to see that as clearly, so I'm up here. All right, let's see how many have we half double crocheted. So we're not counting this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, I missed one. All right, so in the next one, we are going to do, in the 15th stitch, we're going to do a double crochet, not a half double crochet, a double crochet. There we go. And now this is where we are going to need another stitch marker. Let me just get those. All right, so in that double crochet, we're going to place our stitch marker right in here. See? So we've just done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 half double crochets. Or if you want to count from the beginning, it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so we're at our double crochet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 double crochets together. I'm sorry, 1 double crochet 2 together. And how you do that is we need to get these 2 and double crochet them together. You're going to yarn over into that stitch pull through the 2 as if you're going to do 1 double crochet. Now you have 2 loops on the hook, and you're just going to yarn over and go into the next one and pull through 2 again, and now you have 3. So you're just going to pull through all 3 of those, and there you've done 2 double crochets. I'm sorry, you did 1 double crochet 2 together, or a double crochet 2 together, yeah. And you're going to do that, and then you're going to double crochet into the next one, like so. So you're going to do this right here, this little pattern. You're going to do that 6 times. So we've done 1. Let's do another one. Like that. We're double crocheting 2 together. And then a regular double crochet into the next stitch. Just like that. And get some more yarn. So now we've done, let's see, we've done 1, 2, and we want to do a total of 6. So the next one, same thing. Let's see. Yep. Just done another one. And then a regular double crochet. And now the 2 double crochet together. So keep going. Oops, see, messed up right here. Let's see, what do we have so far? We've got 1 right here, the 2 double crochet together, 1 double crochet 2 together, 1 double crochet 2 together, 1 double crochet 2 together, and then a double crochet. Let's see. And I believe, let's see, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need another 2. Oops, I was off camera there. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And right here in the last double crochet, we are going to add another stitch marker. So it looks like that. Okay. See how it's starting to shape? Okay. And now we're just going to half double crochet all the way to the end. So half double crochets all the way until the end of this round. Okay. You should have the same amount of stitches on one side as the other. When we get here, we need to do the last half double crochet into this space right here, which is not even a, it's not a half double crochet or a double crochet, or it's not a stitch, it's just the I don't know what you call it. But that's where you're going to do the last half double crochet. So it should be like this. And then we're going to slip stitch, but first we're going to count to make sure that we have the correct amount of stitches. And how you count that, we're supposed to have a total of 43, and this is how you will. 1 second. So let's see, you're going to count from this stitch here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17, this is 1, 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43. So it should be an odd number, 43. And if we count here the half double crochets after the double crochet, we should have the same amount here as we do on this side. So let's see, let's double check. We're counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, and then over here we should have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Okay, so now it should be a lot easier. You won't have to count anymore if you keep the stitch markers. If you're using the stitch markers, it should be easier. So we're going to take that stitch marker out and slip stitch into that half double crochet that we did in the previous row. Chain 1, half double crochet into that same stitch that we did, and let's add that. All right. So we just did a half double crochet in here, and now we're just going to half double crochet all the way until we hit one half double crochet before the stitch marker. So we're just going to half double crochet all the way until we get to that stitch before the stitch marker. And we're not doing the back loops. I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. We only did it here. Okay. All right. So we are here before the stitch marker, and what we want to do here is double crochet 2 together 7 times. I'm sorry. First, we're going to just do a regular double crochet. So 1 regular double crochet. All right. When we did that, we're going to move our stitch marker and put it into that stitch, into that double crochet right here. Okay. So now we've moved that stitch marker. It was over here. Now it's where this double crochet is. And now we're going to do double crochet 2 together 7 times. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3 loops. There you go. That's 1. And that's 2. And the same. We've done 3 so far. 1, 2, 3. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And we need 7. Oops. Off camera, sorry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more. So we're going to this is our last one. This is our 7th. There you go. We've done 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we just do a double crochet into the next stitch. Just like that. Then we put our stitch marker there. This is part of the yarn. Yep, and then half double crochet all the way to here. Okay, so let's half double crochet. And we should have the same amount of half double crochets on one side as the other side. It's starting to shape really nicely. Alright, so we've done that. Now we just need to do a half double crochet into that space. So half double crochet. Yep, just like that. So it's starting to look really nice. You know? Okay. You should have for round 5, you should have 37 stitches, an odd number again, and the same amount on each side. So if we count, let me put that on. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 half double crochets on this side. And over here, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 half double crochets on both sides. And we're going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet that we did. And okay. So we've just finished round 5 and we are about to start round 6. And we slip stitched into that half double crochet. And now we're going to chain 1, half double crochet into that same stitch that we slip stitched in. Place our stitch marker. And we're going to half double crochet all the way until we get to 1 stitch before the first stitch marker. So let's go ahead and half double crochet. All the way. And I realized looking back at the other videos that I did, that the music in the background was really loud, so I turned it down a little bit. I mean, I still like the music. I love jazz. All right, right here, we've just half double crocheted all around until we got to that last half double crochet before the stitch marker. What we'll do here is we're going to place a double crochet and take that stitch marker out and place it on that double crochet right in here. Okay. After that double crochet, we're going to do 5 double crochet 2 together. So this is 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 already. 1, 2, 3. Please excuse my dog. He just sneezed. Okay. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need 5. So let's remove that stitch marker. The last one. There we go. And we've done 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're just gonna do a double crochet in the next stitch and place our stitch marker right in here. And then we have double crochet all the way to here, and then do that half double crochet, the last one in here. So basically all the way till we get to here. All right, let's continue. And I'll try, when I edit this video, I'll try to fast forward the boring parts. Okay, we should have, how does it look? It's looking nice. I think it is. Let's see, let me check my notes. We should have a total of 33 stitches in round 6. And the same amount of stitches on both sides. So let's count. Something's looking weird here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And how many do we have on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 half double crochets on one side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I'm counting right. Oh, I counted wrong. Right here. This is a double crochet, so we don't count that one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, 13. Let's move on to round 7. And we do the same thing we've been doing, which is slip stitch into that first half double crochet. and then chain 1, and then half double crochet into that same stitch, and half double crochet all the way until before the stitch before the first double crochet that we've done here, or the stitch marker. So let's just do that. All right, we're here. What we'll do here is we are going to, let's see, the same thing we've been doing, a double crochet right in here, and remove that stitch marker and place it into that double crochet. All right. No, I forgot to put a stitch marker here. Let me go ahead and do that before I forget again. All right, so we've got, for round 7, we are going to do 4 double crochet 2 together. So we'll do 1, 2, and let me get some more yarn. Place this in that yarn bowl, but it doesn't work. You get a better one. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, and we just need 1 more. Let's take that stitch marker out. 4. Oh, I messed up. Let's try that again. There we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that double crochet into that next stitch right in here. There we go. I'm really not sure why I need this stitch marker. It's just to count, I guess. All right, and then half double crochets all the way around. I really don't like to crochet with my arms elevated. I get really shaky. I crochet down here and it's a lot better, but for the purpose of this video, I want you to be able to see the stitches that I'm doing. Okay, let's count just to be sure that we have the correct amount of stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on one side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's close up the heel or the back. And then see how it's starting to look? How it's right here. Yeah. All right. We just did round 7. We're about to do the last decrease round. So we've been doing decrease rounds, decreasing in the front so that it shapes and it, you know, your foot can go in here. So this is the last decrease round, and it's the same thing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna chain one, of course, as we've been doing, half double crochet into that same stitch, and then place a stitch marker right in here, and we're going to half double crochet all the way until we get to that half double crochet before the stitch marker. So same as we've been doing for the previous rows. This one's going to be different though, so pay attention. Okay, we're going to double crochet into that stitch before the stitch marker. We probably won't need these stitch markers anymore right now, but just so that we can count, we'll leave it there. All right, for this one, we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11, depending on how you want to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 half double crochets and 1 double crochet. This is going to be different. We are going to do double crochet 2 together, and then double crochet 3 together. Oh, I'm sorry. Double crochet 2 together, double crochet 3 together, and then double crochet 2 together. So 2, 3, 2, and they will be like this. So we'll do one of the double crochet 2 together. That's one right now. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna move this. It's bothering me. I'm gonna get some more yarn. I don't want to mess up. Okay, so we just did the 1 double crochet 2 together. Now we're gonna do double crochet 3 together. So 1, 2, 3. We need to get those, and the way you do that is you do 1 double crochet, leave those 2, yarn over, do another one. Now you have three loops on the hook, and now you just do one more, like so, and you should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just pull through all 4, and you just did double crochet 3 together. So we have 2 together, and now we have 3 together, and then you take the stitch marker out, and we do the double crochet 2 together. So it looks like this: a double crochet 2 together, it looks like a little triangle, a double crochet 3 together, 1, 2, 3. You see how they're like going up like that, 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet 2 together, and then of course your normal 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Place your stitch marker up in here. And now we just have double crochet all the way until you hit the last half double crochet. Don't slip stitch yet. I will show you what's going to happen in just a second, or in just a minute, depending on how long it takes me to get to the end. Okie dokie, we are at the end. For this round, we are not going to do a half double crochet here. So you will actually take that stitch marker out and you will do a slip stitch. You're going to skip this one here. That's it. This is for the 8th round. Skip it and slip stitch in there. And we don't need these stitch markers anymore because we're not going to do any more decreases. Put your hand in there. See? It's looking really nice. This is what it looks like on the side, on the back. We will now start on what we did was we did 8 rows. This is one of the finished ones. And we're gonna do the ribbing, which is this here. And this is basically front post and back post double crochets. And we did, so we have, for the size small, we have the first round, the second round, the third round, fourth round, fifth, sixth, let's see, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then the 8th round. So we have 8 rounds. And on the 9th round, we're going to start to do the ribbing portion. Or I don't know, the shaft? I think that's what it's called, the boot. And how we do that is we should have ended with 26 stitches all around. And what we'll do now is we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're not going to double crochet into that first stitch. We're going to go to the second one, or not the same one that we slip stitch in, but the next one, and we're just going to double crochet, and we're going to double crochet all the way around. So let's put that stitch marker there so we know. Right there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and double crochet all the way around. Okay, so we are at the end, and we are going to do one last double crochet into this stitch here. We're not going to do anything in here. I know we've been doing it in the previous rounds, but nothing in here. We're going to take our stitch marker out and slip stitch into that first double crochet that we did in the previous row. And you should have an odd number of stitches. For the size small, it is 25. We're gonna double crochet one, I'm sorry, not double crochet, chain 2. So we just slip stitched, and now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. All right, for this round we're going to do front post and back post double crochets. And how we do that is we yarn over and into, not this chain 2 that we did, but into this double crochet, the next one. We're going to go in through the back and then double crochet. All right, so we're gonna put our stitch marker in here so that we know where we have to slip stitch for the next round. This is round 10. We should have the same amount of stitches all the way up until round 20. So we're going to do 20 rounds of this. I'm sorry. 10 more rounds of this? Yeah. Okay, so we have, let's see. We just did that one. This is a front post, and now we're going to back post double crochet. So now we're going in through the back, just like that, and double crochet. So now we did a front post, back post, and then we do a front post, same way. Oh. All right, so this is our chain 2. This is our double crochet. Okay, so I apologize for any delays. My phone battery ran out, or my phone battery died. Okay, so we've got the chain 2, the double crochet front post, and then the double crochet back post. And we're going to do another front post double crochet, and then another back post double crochet, so that it looks like this. It looks funny, but you'll see it's going to start to look like this, like a little braid, ribbing, stretchy. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this all the way around, alternating between front and back post. So a front post double crochet, and then a back post double crochet. It's kind of tricky, but you'll get the hang of it the more you do it. So if you can see here, we've got this right here, the chain 2, and then we have the double crochet back post, double crochet front post, or front post double crochet, back post double crochet, front, back, front, back, front, and then back. Yep. And I apologize for any noises that you hear in the background. That is actually my refrigerator, and it's very, very annoying. So what I'll do here is I'm just going to fast forward this or edit it out, and I'll meet you back here. Okie dokie. We are in the last 2, and you should end with a front double crochet, a front post double crochet. So this was our back post. Now we're going to end it with a front post. You're supposed to have, let me see, an odd number of stitches in order for you to do that. So we are going to see, now we're just going to slip stitch into that first double crochet like this, and then we're going to continue 1, 2, the same thing into that front post double crochet. We're going to do another front post double crochet, and into that back post double crochet we are going to do a back post double crochet, and so on. So see, now this shouldn't take you long. It took me long because I kept stopping, but I think once you get the hang of it, you know what you're doing. It should be maybe 1 hour per booty, or slipper, however you want to call it. And yeah, so we want to do a total of, I did a total of 20 rounds from the beginning of the boot, so we should have a total of 20 rounds. For the ribbing, it should be about 10 rounds, so 10 more rounds of this. So we've done, this was the 9th round, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way until you get 20 rounds, or however long you want it. So if we get our measuring tape so we can measure this, it will measure about 8 inches. And the way I got the measurements was I googled boots. I think I googled the UGG boots and to see how tall they were. So yep. And when you're done, you can fold them like this. Yep. And I'll put some pictures in here so you can see what they look like on. But that's why I made it this way, because with the UGG boots, it's supposed to be 5 inches for, I guess, the regular size, and then the taller size is 8. So 8, and then fold it down 5. Yep. All right, so let's keep going. I'm gonna do this off camera, and I'll meet you back to the first. I'll meet you back to the back after the 20th round, so I can tell you what to do next. Okay, so I'm at the last round, and I did 20 rounds to get to the length that I wanted. And for the last round, I'm going to finish it off. Oh. The last one is a front post double crochet, and slip stitch into that last one. So the back should look like this. Right there is the chain twos that we do, and then we do a front post double crochet, back post, front post, back post, all the way around, and we should have about 25. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Sure do. All right. what we do here is we are just going to fasten it off by pulling the yarn through, cutting it off enough to weave in the tails. Okay. And it should be stretchy right there. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to just weave in the ends, and we'll do so with this needle here. Okay. There we go. So what we can do is we can turn it inside out. Let's do that first. Let's turn it inside out so that it's like a sock. There we go. So now it's inside out. We've got the tail. Now you could have done this in the beginning for those who don't want to mess with the tails, to weaving in the tails at the end. You can do that in the beginning, but I like it because I can pull the tail and it closes up the space that's opened. And we just weave in just like that. Yep. Hide those tails. Hide that tail in here. I'll just yep. And that's enough for me. And just cut it off with the scissors, and these scissors are really not the best. Okay. And now in the back. Weave in the back. And just like this. Into yeah, the chain 2 spaces, or in there. Pull it through. Just like that. It should be secure enough, I mean, just to hide them. And try to hide them as much as you can all the way to the bottom, so that when you fold it, they won't pop out. Or if they pop out, you won't be able to see them. So I'm gonna do this one all the way to here. Yes, just like that. And I think that's enough. The very last one here. All right, we don't need that anymore. I'm just gonna cut this off. All right. Now, actually, we do need that needle again, and I'll tell you why in just a second. All right. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't look like nice like that, but once you put it on your foot, it starts to shape up very nicely. All right, so this was one booty, or one slipper, size small, and it should fit, for a size small, it should fit, let me see the measurement, hold on, I got some notes. So for a size small, it should fit a 5'6". Those who wear a size 5'6", US size 5 or 6, or European. Okay, so this is what it looks like. What are we missing? Now we need some yarn for the shoelace, for the lace. So just basically, I don't know, just however long you want that to be. Okay. And we are going to weave in the lace or the yarn, make it look like a shoelace. Okay, so we've got the yarn here. And we are going to go in, we find the center, which is right here. This is the center. And we're gonna go, not in here, but in the front post, double crochet to the left of the boot. And we're just going to weave it in, just like that, and just weave and weave all the way around. And this is where we should end. So like that. I mean, if you want to keep going and have it come out through here, you could do that, but I think it looks fine like that. I'm gonna just pull it so that it matches. Right there. And tie it. You should be able, whenever you put it on, tie it nice and neatly. Like that. Just shape it with my hand. It'll look way better on the foot. You can add any type of lace that you want, you know, leather or a different color. You can even make some little bowls, some little balls here, and hold it like this, wear it like that. Yeah. And this is how much yarn is left, the ball that I used. Okay. Another thing you could do is you can put hot glue, dots of hot glue on the bottom so that it grips. You can also cut some soles with this basic felt. So I've got two colors. You know, you can use a gray one, or you can use a brown one, and or whatever color you want to use. You just cut the shape that you want. You can do the whole sole, or just one section here and another section here. I really don't want to do that right now because I think I'm gonna undo this and do another different size. But if you would like to have soles with felt, you know, got a gray one or a brown one that goes with this color. And of course, like I said, hot glue works also for the grip. A hot glue gun. I have one here, but my son's been using it. It's very dirty. Another thing is the hook size. So I used just a 6.5 for a size small, which fits a size US 5 or 6, or 37, 39 for UK sizes, and that the sole measures, I'm sorry, yes, 35, 37 for the small, and the sole measures 8.5 or 9 inches. Now for a medium, you can use a bigger size crochet hook, and this one here is a size 8, so you can use a size 8 and have bigger, use the same amount of stitches that I use for a size small, and it should be able, you should be able to fit into it. That's for a size 7 or 8, US size 7 or 8 shoe size, or 37, 39 for the UK, I'm sorry, the European sizes. And that should measure about 9.25 inches or 9.75 inches. Now for a size large, you can use a bigger crochet hook, and you can use a recommended size for this yarn, which is a size 9mm crochet hook, and that should measure 25 that should measure 10 inches or 10.5 inches. Sorry, I don't know where I got 25. Actually, that was the centimeters. So 10 inches or 10.25 inches for the sole. And a size large is a size 9 to 10, US size 9 to 10, or European size is 39, 41. So 3 sizes. We've got 6.5 for a size small, 8mm for a medium, or 9mm for a large. I haven't done them yet, but I have messed around with these and have gotten different sizes with the different size crochet hooks, and I'm pretty certain that it will give you the size that you are looking for depending on the crochet hook that you use. And if you do use it, please comment down below and let me know if it worked for you. And I think that's it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. It's been 3 years since I did the last crochet video, or the first crochet video. Life got in the way, and now I'm back to crocheting and knitting more. I also knit, and I've got so many ideas that I'd like to share with you. So thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell too. That way you can keep up with anything that I post. I am doing a pattern for this, and it should be out soon. So if you want the pattern, I think I'm gonna sell it. I'm not sure. It's gonna be my first pattern ever, but yes, hit the notification bell, subscribe, so that you can keep up with everything that I will be sharing here in this channel. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you who are new, thank you for stopping by, and for my subscribers, for returning viewers, thank you. And that's it. Bye.